drop your mask if you'd like. We're just going to inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, and it's a 4 count. So you're inhaling nice and slow, exhaling nice and slow. And when you exhale, we're going to draw that belly button back to the spine. And if anybody's ever told you to sit up straight, I do want you to sit up straight in the chair. And I want you to think about that throughout the day, because when the world starts pulling us over, whether we're watching the computer or we're hanging out with friends that are shorter than we are or whatever, we just start folding in. And when you do that, you are closing down your lung capacity. And so by holding your shoulders back and up, that's enabling those lungs and all those little sacs to open up to the fullest. It's when your body's being served the best by the lung, giving you plenty of oxygen. If you're not used to breathing deep and slow, you might feel a little lightheaded, and as you practice yoga, that should go away pretty quick. But right off the bat, putting lots of oxygen into your bloodstream, if you're not used to it, it might make you feel lightheaded. So you're just going to inhale 2, 3, 4, exhale through the mouth, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, balloon the belly out. Exhale, draw the belly button back to the spine. That's kind of like a little cleansing breath. Okay? Now we're going to seal our lips and keep breathing through the nose. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale from the nose. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, balloon the belly out. Exhale, draw the belly button back to the spine. That's what tones the abdominal area. This is called the yoga breath. We'll be using it in class every day during all the poses that we do. Okay? Always remember to draw that belly button back to the spine with each exhale. Now we're going to try alternating nostril breath. I'd like you to take your right hand and fold down your index finger and your middle finger. We're going to use the thumb and the ring finger. You're going to take your thumb and close the right side of your nose and exhale from the left side of the nose. You're going to hold the nose shut for a 4 count. We're going to release the thumb and exhale from the right side of the nose for a 4 count. Inhale for a 6 count. Hold the nose for a 4 count. And I'm going to count this for you. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Close, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that might feel like work right now, but it's really good. And since you guys do play sports and maybe get hit in the face now and then, this is a good way to find out if you have a devious septum, if you're not able to breathe through one side of the nose or the other side. And if that's happening to you, you need to make sure you see a doctor, an ears, nose, and throat doctor, because he can open that up for you and you can breathe through both sides of your nose, okay, and get plenty of oxygen into your bloodstream. All right, do we have any questions about yoga breathing? Has anybody taken yoga before? Oh, okay, tell me what type of yoga you took.
My mom and I just do it at home. She does it for her back, and I do it because I'm not flexible, so this is kind of keeping me accountable during the school year.
Awesome. And I teach Hatha Yoga. It's Hatha. And so it has vinyasa with it. So as you learn the yoga poses, we'll go from one to the next okay? All right. So, but today I knew that we were going to be taking up some time, and I am going to do chair yoga. When you come in on Monday, the chairs might still be there, but I want you to roll your mat out in front of the chair, okay? And we'll begin mat work on Monday. Okay, I'm going to take a seat. If you can't see me, let me see where I need to be for you. How about right here? Is that everybody can see? Okay. Now I'm going to ask that you move up to the edge of your chair. And you can take your shoes off when you come into this class. I don't want you to worry about pedicure or my toenails need clipping or anything like that. Your feet are beautiful. God made you that way. Okay? So you're going to be on the edge of your chair.
Are you doing this barefoot?
Yes. And your feet are hip width apart. Your knees are directly over your ankles. You're going to draw your shoulders back and down and elongate the spine as if there was a thread or a rope taking you up, elongating the spine. And then you're going to take the neck, or take the chin to the chest. And you might feel some tightness in your neck and shoulder because that's where we have stress at. And then you're going to take your chin to the ceiling. And remember that yoga breathing, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Balloon the belly out with the inhale. Draw the belly button back with the exhale. Then bring the chin parallel with the floor. Now you're going to take your right arm and you're engaging the muscles in the arm, trying to extend the arm all the way across the room as if you're trying to reach the wall. Keeping those muscles tight and engaged, you're going to exhale, take the arm all the way across the room, draw it in, bring it shoulder height. Can you feel me opening up your shoulder? Now you're going to take your chin to your right shoulder. And you're getting a little stretch from behind the ear down. Am I right? Don't be afraid to talk to me. Keep the yoga breath going. And then we're going to exhale, draw it back. Inhale, let's bring the left arm up. Exhale, take it across the room, engaging the muscles in the arms. Take your chin to your left shoulder. Feels good, right? Then we're going to exhale. And you're just going to bring the shoulders up to the ears and roll it back. Can you feel that V you're making in the shoulder blade? She's smiling at me. I can see smiling eyes. Okay, now we're going to bring the right arm to the ear. You guys got that? Okay, let's take a hold of that elbow and bring that arm closer to the ear. Then you're going to bend the elbow and touch your right shoulder or left shoulder. Can you feel the tendon stretching from the elbow down? And keep breathing, don't hold your breath. And then we're going to bring the fingertips to the ceiling and exhale and touch the middle of the back. Getting into another little set of tendons there. Inhale, lift up. Exhale down. Roll the shoulders back and down. Keep elongating the spine. Inhale, bring the left arm up. Take a hold of the elbow. Exhale, bring the elbow and touch the right shoulder. And I won't ever leave you in a pose forever. It's usually going to be 5 reps, okay? Inhale, bring the fingertips to the ceiling. Exhale, draw the hand to the back. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, roll the shoulders back and down. Okay, we're going to hang onto the chair with the left hand and lean to the left. Let the arm dangle. Let the ear go towards the shoulder. Then you're going to bend your right arm, take a hold of your shoulder. You're pinching it with the heel of the hand and the 4 fingers. Does it feel soft up there or is it hard?
Soft.
Okay, soft is less stress. When it's hard, that's when we have tension in our shoulders and our back. By squeezing it, you're sending a message from the brain to that area saying relax, release, let go. If you hold it for about a minute, you can feel it starting to soften up and let go. Then you're just going to release the hand. You might feel a little lightheaded. You're going to lift up, and that might be your aha moment. I just relieved a lot of tension and stress up there. I don't know if you can feel that or not. Talk to me if you can. We're going to take a hold of the chair now on the other side. Let the ear go to the shoulder. This arm is relaxed, release, and just hanging. You're going to bend the elbow and squeeze squeeze up there on top of that shoulder with the heel of the hand and the forefingers. Continue to breathe from the nose. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Draw the belly button back to the spine with the exhale. Relax, release, let go. Inhale up. Feels good? Okay, we're going to do a forward bend now. This is to open up your hips. Your hips are tight. You're going to keep your chin parallel to the floor and keep the shoulders rolled back and down. You're going to exhale, draw the belly button back from the spine on your way down. You're going to bring your shoulders all the way to your knees. When you've done that, take the chin to the chest and just hang out there for the breath. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift the head and the chest. Draw the shoulders back and down. Turn to the right. Keeping the chin parallel with the floor, place your hand on the back of the chair. Take a hold of the edge of the chair with your left hand. You're revolving your shoulders to face the wall, keeping your hips stable, and looking behind you for a good, deep spinal twist. Exhale back to center. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, seated forward bend. Can you feel how the ribs are in contact with the top part of your thighs? Keep drawing the belly button back to the spine for the hinge of the head. Inhale, lift the head and chest. Draw the shoulders back and down. Exhale, spinal twist to the left. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, 2, 3.
Like my left shoulder, I feel like I'm on the ground.
Okay. So, my other job is a masseuse. I don't work on your knee, however, but if you apply pressure right there, that tendon will let go. Can you feel it? Is it hurting?
No.
Okay. Do you mind?
No.
Okay. I'm going to have you inhale deep. And then exhale. Then I'd ask that you sit up straight and draw those shoulders back. Okay. Better? Okay. You would tell me, right, if it wasn't?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You guys, I can help you, okay? I can help you with whatever you're going to do as far as sports go and school and everything. I believe in yoga 100%. It is something I hope you like so much that you do it for the rest of your life. All right. We did a forward bend. We're going to open up the hips just a little bit more. This time, we're going to exhale 2, 3, 4 into that seated forward bend. Inhale, lift the head and chest, roll the shoulders back and down. Let's take that right ankle and place it up on the left knee. Then I want you to take your right hand and gently press the knee down. Can you feel the hip opening? All right. And right now, it might be really tight. By the end of the semester, it will not. Now I'd ask that you take your fingers and place them in between your toes. And the reason why I'm asking you to do that is because God actually made the foot to where the toes would spread out like the fingers do. But when you were very little, we started putting your feet in all these cute little shoes that we could find that has small little toe box and scrunch your toes all together. Okay, so we're just going to massage the foot with the heel of the hand. This is a little bit of reflexology. You're squeezing the top of the foot with your fingers. It's really tight, but as you do yoga, this will be easier. Then you're going to draw the foot down, and that's stretching all the tendons. Can you feel it in the top of the foot? Then we're going to draw it to the knee, stretching the arch of the foot, and then you're just going to release. And you might want to squeeze right here when you're massaging your feet. rid of headaches, it helps you focus. If you're going to take a test or something and you need to put a lot of things in your head for that time, go ahead and squeeze your big toe. Okay, then we'll put that foot down. Oh no, we have one more thing. It's called eye of the needle, and this is a variation of it. So you're just going to do like your forward bend. You're going to keep your chin parallel, keep your back straight, and come down and droop over. And now you can feel that I'm opening it. All right, so let's breathe. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, balloon the belly out. Exhale, draw the belly button back to the spine. I said I wouldn't leave you here forever, so let's inhale, lift up. Right? Okay, come with that foot down. We're done. You did well. Okay, let's take the left leg over. Gently press the knee down. So that's the beginning. You can feel me opening your hip, right? Then you're going to take your fingers and interlace them in between your toes. And you're gently massaging the ball of the foot and the top of the foot. And then you're going to draw it down and stretch the tendons. And then you're going to draw it to the knee. And then you're going to release and go into this variation of eye of the needle. Drawing the belly button back to the spine with the exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. And break over. And breathe. And you're going to be so surprised at how this will open up, because it will really, you'll see a lot of progress by the end of the semester. And you want your hips to be flexible. Inhale, lift up, because that affects the way you walk, and it affects your gait when you run, and so it's really important to have flexible hips, right? Absolutely. And let's exhale over into a seated forward bend one more time.
I have a question.
Inhale, lift up. What's your question?
I was thinking about running later tonight. Is that a good idea after this?
Yes, and always stretch when you get done running. I have something you're going to love tonight when you get home from running, The next thing that we're going to do is I'm going to ask that you take a tennis ball.
Oh my.
And because of COVID, you get to take this home too. Okay. Don't let it get you into trouble wherever you are.
I don't know who my neighbors are.
We're going to take this tennis ball, and at night, before you go to bed, let's massage the feet about 5 minutes on each foot. And you're going to start out, your feet are hip width apart. You're sitting on the edge of that chair, and you're going to put that tennis ball right underneath the heel, and you're going to make little circles. And you can apply as much pressure as you like. You know how some people get those bone spurs on their heels? This will help grind that off and keep them away. And then after, that little tennis ball gets away from us sometimes. When we have our mats down, it's usually easier. Then we're going to go into the arch of the foot, and you're going to go back and forth from side to side. And when I'm saying 5 minutes, this is, not very long at all, but it will make you sleep like a baby when you get all the tension and stress out of the bottom of the feet. And running does add tension and stress. Let's go to the ball of the foot, and you're going to make a little circle underneath the big toe, under the next toe, and the next toe, and the next toe, and the next toe. Or you can do windshield wiper and just roll your foot back and forth. The last one is the most relaxing. You're going to just let the toes, don't hang on to the ball, just let them float right over that ball. And then rest the foot. Can you tell a difference between one foot and the other? Very relaxing, right? Okay, let's try the other side and work on the heel. Okay. to the arch. Don't get frustrated with that. This is supposed to be relaxing. Let's go into the ball of the foot. I had high heels on this today. It's still wonderful. And then we're just gonna let the toes float the foot. Nice and relaxed, right?
Yes.
All right. We are going to work on one pose tonight, and it's called mountain pose. Have you ever heard of it? Okay. Can you move a mountain?
No.
All right. So let's get up and we'll begin on it.
Oh,
Stand behind your chair. And so you have to have a good foundation for your mountain. So I'd like your feet to be directly below your hips, hands lightly on top of the back of the chair, and we're just going to go up on our toes. And what I want you to notice is the weight distribution. Is it even on your big toe all the way out to your little toe, or is it mostly in the center? Keep it even. Can you feel it? And if you're up there and you can let go of the chair with good balance, go right ahead, okay? And then release down. Okay, see how your feet are grounding into the floor? Feel that evenness up there in the toes and the ball of the foot going across the foot? Now I'm gonna ask you go back on your heels. That little horseshoe of the heel, I want the weight evenly distributed. Not too much on the inside, not too much on the outside, just even on that heel. If you can let go of that chair, go right ahead. Looking good. Okay, we're going to exhale down. I want you to feel the front of the foot, the weight's evenly distributed, the back of the foot, the weight's evenly distributed. We're going to work on the edge of the foot, rolling your feet out to the side. I want the weight even from the little toe all the way back to the heel. Not too much on the heel, not too much on the front. And you guys are playing ball. So when you're out there on the field, look for that evenness. You'd be surprised that being connected to the ground like that, you're going to play better, you know? You'll be in tune to it. Then we're going to release the feet, looking for that evenness on the toes, the heel, and from front to back. This time you can bend your knees and bring them together. Put your feet a little further out.
Everybody bends.
My legs just broke.
That sounds like everybody.
That's okay. That's those tendons releasing that gas. Okay, so now you're even from the big toe all the way back to the heel. Can you feel it? And that's a hip thing.
I feel like I'm made Tootsie Roll.
Okay, that's okay. Okay, so now you've got your foundation, right? You are solid. The next thing I want you to do, and I'm going to move this chair so you can see, can you raise your front thigh muscles? I want you to engage those muscles. Now you're making your foundation even stronger and sturdier. Press your hips out, tuck your tailbone under, lift your spine, roll your shoulders back and down. Feel the belly button draw back naturally. Now, lengthen your arms, extending the fingertips to the ground. You are in mountain pose now. Continue to breathe, don't hold your breath. I should not be able to move you, okay? And I'm going to come around and try to see how your mountain is. Oh, that's awesome. This is your first time?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. And this mountain pose will just get better and better. And this is something about video. You probably heard about mountain pose, but you don't really get the gist of it. I'm going to shake one of them. You don't get how they're engaging the whole core. That's good. Can you feel how solid? Oh, you're going to have to give me your name because I can't say it. Ayana. Did you feel how solid they were? Yes. Okay. When I went and got certified, I didn't realize how you could really engage your muscles like this. And they took 2 chairs.
I feel like she should be.
Oh, that's awesome. And put them.
Yeah, I felt like I
Good job. Put them like this, and then they had the guy go into mountain pose. People picked him up, put his head here, his feet here. He was still stiff as a mountain, you know. And he stood up on a box, and I was so afraid he was going to stand in his middle, but he didn't do that. He just said, "It feels good, right?" And they were able to do that. So that's, when I say mountain pose, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for you to engage your body. One thing about videos is you don't really get to see how they engage the muscles. Like, I could have had us bring our arm up and bring it across like that and do that, and you would have just been loosey-goosey arm, you know, and you wouldn't have understood, oh, I'm engaging all those muscles. And when we do, the muscles burn fat that's around it, and that's how it tones your body, okay? All right, your feet are relaxed, you know how to do mountain pose. We're going to do relaxation. It's always going to be your favorite part of yoga. Today, we're going to do it in the chair. And I haven't really did this with a mask on yet, but we'll go ahead and sit down. And you're going to have your back supported. Hands are open. Okay. You're going to take your chin to your chest, and you're going to slowly close your eyes. And I want you to keep breathing through your nose. And I'll see if I can get some music started for you.
It's playing. I just have to turn it up.
And I just want you to bring your mind back with your eyes closed. I want you to see your favorite color. And as you are in relaxation, you're going to notice little thoughts coming in your head and going out again. And this is really good too. Take note of that thought and then let it go. Let it float away from you, kind of like a cartoon bubble of, you know, when somebody's talking in a cartoon. Let that little, whatever that thought is, put it in that bubble and let it float away. Continue to breathe deep and slow through the nose. What's wrong with that staring outside? So this is one way of focusing and centering yourself. Before studies or before a test, just have a moment of peace. It can last about 15 minutes, and you would be amazed at how things go. And if you're working on a problem, maybe that thought that comes in is the perfect answer to that problem. Just stay focused on the breath. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, balloon the belly out. Exhale, draw the belly button back to the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Now, I don't know if your coaches have worked with you on see it, believe it, make it happen, but you can even do this as a meditation for winning a game or being the best that you can be at that game, you know? See yourself going through all your drills or that ball coming to you from the sky, feel yourself catch it and throw without even thinking, basically, or taking down somebody. Just breathe and focus. And if you find yourself having a hard time focusing or a hard time keeping your eyes closed, that's okay, because tonight's the first night we've tried this. But it will become easier, and you'll be amazed at how good you'll feel after just taking a few minutes of relaxation and breathing. We usually will close class with 15 minutes of relaxation. And even though we've only been doing this for 5 minutes, You'll think it's the fastest part of the class. It flies by. But it is usually the hardest part right at first, learning to quiet your mind and your body and focus on your breath. Okay, on your next inhale, you're going to slowly open your eyes. Be as careful as before. And elongating up. Class will always finish with, note whether you're here or at another yoga class. Inhale up with loving kindness. Bring your hands together in perfection. Exhale with an attitude of gratitude. And if you don't learn anything from me, learn the word namaste. It means the peace with me will go with you until we meet again, where the divine in me says goodbye to you. Okay? And the polite thing to do is to say it to your instructor after your instructor says it to you. Namaste.
Namaste.
All right. I will always talk about health and wellness while you guys are here. And tonight it's going to be about water. And it's really important to keep your body hydrated. I have a bottle for each of you. This is a 16-ounce bottle. Yogis believe you take your body weight, you divide it by 2, and that's how many ounces you need to drink during the day. And the reason we drink water, it cleanses the inside of us, it keeps our skin, our hair, our nails healthy, and we're all about wellness and health, okay? So if you haven't been drinking much water, this is a good way to keep track of it. I'm always amazed. People say, oh, I carry a water bottle with me all the time. Oh, I drink all day long. And then when I start having them keep track of their ounces, they don't drink near enough water. And so I need you, and it can be water or green tea, but I brought you water tonight, and I'll bring you green tea next time I see you.